back it up. Come on, you just back it up here. Welcome back again, guys, to another Sagriff or Team Sagriff channel episode of Skyrim with Mrs. Sagriff. That's me. So in this episode, we are going to be returning the claw and doing all that fun nonsense. Tried recording this the other day, and the batteries decided that they did not want to cooperate even a little bit. So I kept making it about 2 minutes in, and just batteries died. So I gave up pretty darn quick. So we're just going to lazily fast travel over here and get that done. Drop that claw off. All of that fun stuff. And then we will make our very long and arduous journey over to Whiterun. I fast travel as often as possible because when you run between town to town, it starts to feel like a very, very, very long, overplayed episode of Fellowship of the Ring. And this guy.
I've been got something else
Really?
to deliver. Let's see here. A letter. Not sure who from. He wouldn't say, just that he was a friend of yours. Looks like that's it.
Letter
Got
from
to
a
go.
friend, you say? Well, that's interesting. I haven't made any friends in town yet, so, you know. Kind of curious as to how we have a letter from a friend, but maybe it's from far out of town. Letter from a friend. Ooh, the Dyad's portal. Well, alright. We will just, if you guys want to read this, you can pause. I'll go slow enough that you can actually pause, or if you're like me and can read quickly, then you know, you don't have to do all that. But
make sure to make sure you're recording through there.
I have.
Okay.
I passed my 30-second window so that I had it on going on. Already checked my storage device, all that fun stuff.
That's what I did too. Just in case.
Yep. Let's quickly check and make sure.
Show those thieves not to steal
Well, I
from
don't
Luke
think
and
they will again, and I
Valerius.
have your claw.
You found it. There it is. Strange. It seems smaller than I remember.
This is not
Funny
always the
thing,
way.
huh? I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and
Oh,
my
you're
sister.
very welcome. No.
Thank you so much for taking care of those thieves. The Riverwood Trader is back to the way it used
Glad
to
to
be.
hear it. Let's see what you got for sale.
Take a look.
Not so much what you got for sale as what you want to buy of mine. Let's see what I've got to sell you. Got an ebony mace. You can have this lousy little axe thing. And you can have that. And you can have a shield. Keep those. Those would be good for disenchanting and such. Alright then. This is manners. No, thank you for merchandise and nothing. Alright. Now let's just get on with the Whiterun run. Oh, this always takes so long. We will pull out our weapon because we have some little doggies that are going to be just up around the bend wanting to chew off our faces. So, we're not going to let them. Because we like our face. It's a pretty face. See? There they are. Bye, doggy. Nap time. He's a good doggy. He's a good doggy. Grab ourselves some mushrooms and such. You know, you guys don't really have much on you. Should attack some people with jewelry so that you can have jewelry and stuff on you. Or a jeweled collar or something. Anything. Have better loot. Just want to get past those assholes because you never know who's going to want to pick a fight with you on this road. And yeah, we're so close, and the downside is you'll get a bounty for killing a chicken if it's somebody's chicken loves that chicken, which is just depressingly sad. Somebody's so attached to a chicken that they would actually be that angry. I find it hilarious. Now, there's a little known thing that takes place over here. Literally insignificant nonetheless, but yeah, they get him just in time. Sometimes you can make it here in time to kill him.
Well, that's taken care of.
Yeah, I guess so.
No thanks to you. Certainly not. But a true warrior would have relished the opportunity to take on a giant. That's why I'm here, with my shield brothers.
Yeah.
An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems
If
if the
coin's
coin
good
is
enough,
good
eh?
enough. Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Codlac Whitemane up in Jorvaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good
I
luck.
really want either of those options, but
You look strong. Come to Jorvaskar and be a companion. The companions are my family. We fight so that other people don't have to. We bring honor and glory to ourselves
Well,
and
right
each
then.
other.
carry on then.
Mm-hmm.
As I am about to do. I like to activate these little tiny barbs because it's honestly just a little bit easier to fast travel to Whiterun earlier on in the game if you've got all of these tiny little spots that you can choose. Less places to have to run through.
By Easmere,
And
it's
nosy.
true. A jester, funny suit and all. Just north, by the Lauria's farm. Fool had a coffin in a cart with a broken wheel. I'd like to see him laugh his way out of that.
And this is how we get little tiny
Well,
mini missions and side missions and stuff that ties into other stuff that is, you know, alternate storylines that you'll get to see. I'm not going to even spoil it. If you haven't seen or played this game, you are not going to get any spoilers from me. Yeah. You'll get little hints and tidbits like that, though. If you've already played the game, then you'll get stuff that you might not have already known. This guy's just a dick.
City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
Let's see. Well, purple calls for aid. News. Bribe. I ain't bribing your ass. Intimidate.
Or else what? You think you can stand against the entire Whiterun city guard? The gate's closed. Fine. But we'll be keeping
For
an eye
about 2
on
minutes, you will. Till I'm something specialer than you are, you big jackass. All the guards are so arrogant and rude.
I know, right?
How can you be that rude and still have your head?
One job, at the very least.
Well, we've seen, I mean, societally speaking, you can do a lot and still keep your job. However, in the days of, you know, great swords,
In the days of great old.
he's kind of lucky that I don't want a bounty right now. Otherwise, I would just take his head for the sake of it.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never
so
make steel
how
for
am I
the
gonna-
Legion.
It's in that fan around.
Have it your way. I'll take
Good
the
idea.
job, but don't expect a miracle.
So, that starts that little side thing. We'll come back in.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy.
Don't really want
More
to
inside.
hear about your weapons.
I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Yorland Greymane's got that honor. Man's steel is legendary. All I
That's
ask
all
is
I
a fair
prefer you. I've
chance.
never even gone to the other guy to buy or anything.
Yes, actually. How about you smith me an iron dagger? Here's everything you need to make one. Go ahead.
See, guys, I'm that jerk who's all like, yeah, I know you guys are totally suffering with this dragon flying around and everything. However, I've got nothing but time. So what am I supposed to do with an iron dagger? I'm not in the right spot. Smooth. I don't even do this crap very much. I forge, like, house crafting stuff. That's kind of like it.
Yeah, you're not much of a forger.
That's a
No,
that's a-
I forge everything. There's all kinds of cool mods on.
I get to my old, like, armor of the old gods, and that's like it.
Have
That's
you
where
met
I
my
totally
father?
get to.
Not bad, but it's a little dull. How about you sharpen it up? Just need a bit of metal and the grindstone over there.
Well, alright.
I'll take my leave.
Here's the nice stuff, thank you. Lack of required items. I don't like the required skill. What is your deal? She just handed me this stupid crap. Oh, is it one of those stupid mods? It better not be a stupid mod blocking it. Come on, crap. Because that was piss me off.
Oh yeah, it's because of the alternate start. Or the character creator thing we have.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
It does,
I
it
can't
does.
craft an iron or improve an iron
Well,
dagger.
It does. Go to your
I'm trying. Which one is it?
smithing. The smithing's only at 5. It has to be at 10. Oh, you might be. Try. Hold on. Go down. Try buying your first one. Yeah. There you go.
Well, there.
Now try.
See? Now, if that doesn't work, I'm gonna be pissed off. So we're gonna have to go see that old dude and do that whole thing, and that's just.
What old dude do that whole thing?
Oh, whatever.
Okay, hold on.
No, just keep telling me how I lack the required skill. I am not even going through this bullshit. It's just wasting my damn time. Not in the mood.
Your smithing's at 5, unfortunately.
It can hoop it.
Move it! How rude.
Like, I'm sorry, you don't have a skill. It's just the stupidest.
It's you, Kate. Of course you're gonna have problems.
It's a shame, isn't it?
Story of my life.
This is the Gildergreen. It was planted as a seedling in the early years of Whiterun. Disciples of Kinnareth could sense something holy in it and traveled far to hear the winds of the goddess in its branches. They built the temple. Of course, not as many pilgrims these days.
What's so special about the tree?
To the east of here is a hidden grove where the Eldergleam resides. It's the oldest living thing in Skyrim, maybe all of Tamriel. Our tree here in the city was grown from a cutting of that tree. You can still feel the glory of the mother tree through it. Even its name is an echo. I've thought about that. Trees like this never really die, they only slumber. I think if we had some of the sap from the parent tree, we could wake up its child. But even if you could get to the Elder Gleam, you couldn't tap it. Not with any normal metal. If you want to help, you'll need something to cut into it first. You'll have to deal with the hag ravens. I've heard about the weapon they've made for sacrificing Spriggans. It's called Nettlebane. The hags terrify me, or I would have gone after it myself. Your spirit is strong. Kinnereth's winds will guide your
Just to watch
path.
the TV, that's all.
It's held in a hagraven nest called Orphan Rock.
I wanted to plug that light in so you have a bit more of a little light here. One of those get off.
That's good. Alright, now let's go up to this old dude. We got ourselves a couple little side missions. Because, you know, we gotta keep ourselves busy in the grand old world of Skyrim. Dragons aren't enough. And the main storyline is just so incredibly boring.
Oh.
It is.
Bad.
It is. It is boring as hell. And so, we carry on to talking to the Jarl.
Nothing?
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
We need more information before we act. I just...
Well, that
Who's
explains
this
why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will
Of
want
course
to
he
speak
will.
to you personally.
Nothing but news.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
Arrogance.
Really? You're certainly forthright about your criminal past. But it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute, especially now. What I want to know is, what exactly happened at Helgen? By Ysmir, Irileth was right.
Yeah.
What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls?
Just walk
Against the
around me,
dragon?
like, for no reason.
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
The Jarl of Falkreath will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should
All the
have...
arguments.
I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That
What
would
he
be
said.
best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents,
Let's see.
perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and
Rumors
of
of
dragons.
dragons. He said, such arrogance. Come on, little guy. That is the only thing you'll see. I know where I'm going, so I'm not going to wait for these slow jackasses. Unless I have to walk with them, like the Broad for Riverwood and all that nonsense. Look at his hat. Yeah. And the improved
Farengar,
robes.
I
That's
think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill her in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Straight to the point, eh?
not
No
really.
need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me.
Actually...
Simplicity itself. Ah, the dragon stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. You already found it. You are cut from a different cloth than the usual brutes the Jarl forces on. That is where your job ends and mine begins. The work of the mind, sadly undervalued in Skyrim.
I totally could have asked for a reward, but I really don't care.
Farengar.
Miss Brown's about to interrupt so rudely.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I take this a bit more seriously.
Not now.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I have to wait for your broad, right? She wasn't so slow. Like, there's totally a dragging thing going on. She's all like, let's walk along, walk around. Let's see if you've got anything worth reading on your shelves then, shall we?
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? It's attacking the Watchtower.
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would have come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend.
Of course you do.
I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help
Yeah.
her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with
So I'm an
dragons than
expert?
anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the dragon stone for
wondering.
Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much like to see this dragon.
No, I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul. I'll see you at the watchtower as soon as the rest of the men have gathered.
Right. I will meet you at the watchtower. Wait till you see how much the level of respect changes after this. Oh. Alright, let's see. How lazy are you? The mean. So this is the watchtower we're supposed to be going to. So we're gonna go to the stables. That's how we roll. This way to accomplish traveling around Skyrim. Wish I could fast travel in real life. Alright. To the watchtower. Sorry about your cabbages. I won't step on them. I was about to, but I won't. I respect the humble farmers of Skyrim. Ooh, I want that nonsense. That's gonna be okay. Whatever. We'll get them. Now, her slow ass takes like forever. So, first off, we'll just run over here, because then we can run back.
I put the summer fan on for now. See if you were wondering what the noise was.
I honestly can't hear squat because I got my headphones on, but
It's not overly loud, but it's a little bit long.
for the very glory. That's like all about me, so it's pretty easy to kill his ass. Oh, you. Back it up. Come on, you just back it up here. No! Got you, bitch.
Damn good shooting, boys.
Look at that.
Everybody, get back.
While I get close, he was like a dick. I don't want to get back. Can't tell me what to do.
I can't believe it.
What
You're
now?
Dragonborn. In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power. There's only one way to find out. Try to shout. That would prove it. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do.
That's crazy. I don't even remember how.
Talking about?
Not even a little bit. Which is like hilarious. Alright. Right, Bubba, thank you for telling me.
That's right. My grandfather used to tell stories about the Dragonborn. Those born with the dragon blood in them. Like old Tiber Septim himself.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim.
Not
killing
badass.
any dragons.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever. But the old tales tell of the Dragonborn who could kill dragons and steal their power. You must be one.
What do you say, Irleth? You're being awfully quiet. Come on, Irleth. Tell us. Do you believe in this
What do you think?
Dragonborn business?
Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about. Here's a dead dragon, and that's something I definitely understand. Now we know we can kill them. But I don't need some mythical dragonborn. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than
Well, you got
enough for
that.
me.
You wouldn't understand how
What's your time at,
You
love?
wait and all.
I've been all across Tamriel.
Just
I've
almost 30
seen
minutes.
plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
That was shouting, what you just did. Must be. You really are Dragonborn then.
I assume it's so. Ever stared at me all weird, creepy like? Actually.
That was the hairiest fight I've ever been in, and I've been in more than a few. I don't know about this Dragonborn business, but I'm sure glad you're with us. You better get back to Whiterun right away. Jarl Balgruuf will want to know what happened
Well,
here.
alright then. Just let me harvest my kill. I don't really want your helmet. I think we can carry these without much. Maybe. I'm not gonna be able to take those. Oh, dang. I want those. What do we have on us that we can get rid of? Animal bone doesn't give you any of those. Put those are these pelts in there for now, because we don't really need them. Random lantern that I picked up. A bunch of wolf pelts. We'll store all of those. There we go. Can't take the dragon scales, but we can take everything else. Well, let's head back up to this guy's place. You know, I really wish it would stop cutting. Yeah, no. We're going to get rid of that mission. As if it doesn't even count. It doesn't even count the house as being there. We've been there. Whatever.
After the dragon?
Yeah.
Yeah, it never lets you fast travel for some reason.
It's obnoxious. It lets me fast travel to the to Whiterun, just not to.
Not to me either.
Yeah, you can't fast travel to Dragon Reach.
Because the Greybeards have to yell at you.
Yeah, I know. Before I get there.
What's the yell?
Look, you've already been told you're not allowed here. Turn around and go back the way you came.
We're causing no trouble. All we ask is to look for her.
I don't care what you're doing. After what happened, you're lucky I don't toss you in jail. Now get lost.
We will be back. This is not over.
You there. We're looking for someone in Whiterun, and we'll pay good money for information. A woman, a foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us. She's likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whiterun, so we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything. We're looking for a fugitive who comes from Hammerfell. A Redguard woman. She may be somewhere in this city. It's none of your concern. All you need to know is that we're paying for information. If that doesn't interest you, feel free to walk away. If you locate her, find us in
I'll fight you. Don't worry, I'll fight you. These guys. I swear. Run to the wall. Alright. So let's go to Dragon's Reach. Let's see what he has to say about me killing a dragon. Yeah. So far he's giving me some lousy armor. So, yeah, yell at me. Is that you, Thor? Odin?
No? That little Thor.
You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you. So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there?
Yes, the dragon was there.
Look at the other fellows here.
Same. Let's see.
Okay.
I knew I could count on Irileth. But there must be more to it than that.
Oh.
So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you.
What now?
Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes
Yeah,
of the
sort
throat of the
Sounds
world.
dirty. Sort of the world sounds dirty.
The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a boom or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift. The Greybeards.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Rungar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as she may be, I don't see any signs of her being this...
I should shoot you into the wall.
Nord nonsense? Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Hrongar, don't be so hard on Avenici.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with her?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a
Sounds like a burden, actually, but...
I envy you, you know? To climb
See?
the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once.
No, I didn't.
That? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me in my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common
still
rabble,
disrespectful,
now would
but, you know.
We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Parentis. We still have a city to defend.
Yes, my lord.
Well, while we were sitting right here, let's just quickly see if we even have any skill points or anything that we can... No. Let's check to see what we got for money. I don't think that's enough for a house yet. So we gotta slowly lumber ourselves over to this dude, and then after we sell off a few things, then we can run again. Then we're going to be finishing off the episode so that we can do our High Hrothgar run in the next one. Oh, dude, where is this? This guy. I swear, this guy. Here. You know what? We'll just do this then. So before you get into your potion making and all that fun stuff, this is usually what I like to do, is to eat one of each ingredient to find out what they do for your first way. Gives you a bit of a start for your potions making. You get the very first ingredient popping up, which is very handy. It didn't do very much for lowering our weight, but it didn't do too bad. So, then what we can do here is we'll use this cool little arcane enchanter, and I'll take a chance to show you what we got. So we've got Hide Armor Triumph, Minor observation, minor alchemy, and minor squire. Right now, so none of these are really worth much, so we will just learn all of them. Because why not? Alteration. There we go. And we leveled up. And we can move. Look guys, we can move! Alright, so we will throw our levels this time. Still into stamina. Once we get everything up to the 150 mark, then we'll start balancing. It'll be all balanced out. You know, we're gonna throw this into smithing. Just no, we're not. How do you get better at smithing if they won't let you smith anything? That's the conundrum. I'm just confused. That seems stupid.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl.
Is it?
It's an honor to serve
an honor
you.
to serve me?
The Jarl has recognized you as a person of great importance in the hold. A hero. The title of Thane is an honor. A gift for your service. Guards will know to look the other way if you tell them who you are.
That sounds cool.
As my Thane, I'm sworn to your service. I'll guard you and all you own with my life.
Well, I don't want you following me quite yet. Thank you.
Until next time.
I doff my cap. I will be back for you. Once I have a house, and then I'm gonna make you house witch. Because I ain't gonna drag your butt anywhere with me, you slow thing. Alright. Well, guys, that is where we're gonna finish off today's episode. We've gotten our summons up to Hrothgar. So that's where we will be going in the next episode. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. If you have any comments, leave them down below. Hopefully remember to stay awesome, keep positive, and always be kind to each other. And we will catch you in the next one.